Here's our second video on solving for a variable. So in all of these problems, they're going to tell you which variable to solve for. So in the first example, we have to solve for y. So you want to go ahead and find y in the equation. Then you ask yourself, what's actually happening to y over on that side of the equation? Because you want to undo everything on the left side just so you have y alone. But you can see first it's being multiplied by the 7. So I'll just make a list. We're multiplying by 7. And then we can see that you're adding a 3x to that. So you're also adding 3x. All right, now when we solve equations, you have to undo everything in a backward PEMDAS order. So you undo any addition or subtraction first. So this plus 3x, we're going to undo first. Opposite of adding 3x is subtracting 3x. So 3x minus 3x cancels. You're left with 7y equals a negative 3x plus 2. All right, now you just have to undo your multiplied by 7. Opposite of multiplying by 7 is dividing by 7, so that cancels. Now on the right side, when you have two terms like that, two or more I suppose, and you want to divide by 7, you have to divide the entire side, so both terms, by 7. So we have y equals negative 3x plus 2 over 7. Because y is alone, we are done with the problem and you've solved for y. Alright, this next example actually has a little bit of a typo. It says solve for m. I meant for that to say solve for x. Alright, so we have x minus m divided by 3 equals 4. So first thing we do is we find the variable. Here's x. Now, this one's a little bit different because we have this whole thing is divided by. So what we want to do is let's go ahead and throw parentheses around this x minus m because we want to think of that together. The whole thing is divided by 3. Which means we have to undo that divided by 3 before we deal with anything in the numerator. So opposite of dividing by 3 is multiply by 3. That's a 3 over 1. Your 3's cancel. Don't forget to multiply this side by 3. And you have x minus m equals 12. Alright, now that everything's all on the same level, what's happening to x? We can see that we are subtracting an m from it. Opposite of subtracting m is adding m. Negative m plus m is 0, so that cancels, and you're left with just an x equal m plus 12. And because we have x alone, we are done with this problem.